So, let me switch hands again. There, that one's getting tired. How do you learn about CNC cages? That's a good question. Basically through YouTube. Because, Guinea Piggies forever had huge ones, and other people also had huge ones. So, that is how I knew about them, and I bought mine from the guinea pig cage store, which was extremely expensive because they had to ship from the US to Canada, and you can imagine how heavy all these grids and coroplast were.
I wonder what Doug's cat's meow sounds like.
That's my parents in the background. Favorite animal? My all-time favorite animal used to be like whales, which is an animal. I know it's like, well, they're not a fish, they're a mammal. So yeah. Will I ever own a dog? Probably not, because I don't know. Who knows, right? I can't predict the future. I'm sorry that this is really boring. I'd show you the hamsters, but they're not doing anything, and Daisy's like passed out over there, and now it just got blurry. How did you and Pat meet, and when you're getting married? Well, I already answered the how did we meet, and when we're getting married, I'm honestly, like, first I, like, really wanted to get engaged, and now that I'm engaged, I don't think it's a big deal, which I think pisses Pat off now, but sorry, like, I just don't think it changes the relationship. Like, who cares if we get a piece of paper or not, you know what I mean? And I'm not into, like, the whole wedding thing. It's not like I want a massive wedding, it's more of a, like, let's go get eloped type issue. So it's more whenever we get around to it, because you gotta get the license, and it just seems like a hassle to me. So really, I'm gonna say it's up to Pat. Which he's probably not gonna like to hear. Are the cats yours or yours and Pat's, and where did they come from? Technically, if me and Pat, like, let's say ever broke up, they're mine, because they're in my name. Like, when we brought them to the vet and stuff, but they're technically ours. Well, what happened was Fry was supposed to be my cat, because Pat, when we had Peanut, his cat. So Fry was supposed to be just mine, because I wanted my own cat, you know, type thing, even though Peanut was living with us. And Fry I adopted from, there's a store called Petcetera in Ottawa. I don't think it's not there anymore, so I don't know if they have other stores in Ottawa, or they're all gone. But it was an adoption, because they like, helped out the SPCA. Even, like, they were a store, but they were helping out the SPCA. And there's actually the SPCA of Quebec, which is really weird. But, you know, Ottawa's right on the border of Quebec. So he came from Quebec. He came from the SPCA of Quebec, and I did adopt him. And then Bender came from just an add-on, like, it wasn't Kijiji, it was like Used Ottawa or something, where this man had a barn cat that had given birth to kittens, and he was trying to find good homes for his kittens. Like, he actually cared about where they went. So Bender, I didn't pay anything for, but he didn't have, like, his shots or anything when I got him. So he had an appointment with the vets, like, I think a day after we got him. It might have been 2 days, because I think I got him on, like, a weekend, and I had to wait till the vets opened, because we actually had a vet that was, like, a specialty vet. They only served cats, this vet, where we were living in Ottawa. So, which is good, because, like, obviously they know a lot about cats if they only serve cats, but they were kind of expensive. So yeah, so after, when we first got Bender, we went to the vet right away so we could get his shots, and we had to deworm all the cats, again, just because we had introduced Bender into the house, which wasn't that big of a deal. That's where he came from, so I've never, like, they're not store-bought cats, technically, you know what I mean. Dun, dun, dun. Let's look at the questions together, because I'm getting annoyed of just my arms getting annoyed at holding up the camera. I feel like I skipped a whole bunch of questions by an accident. Oh, here we go. Why did you want piggies? I wanted piggies again just because I never had, like, a proper experience with my first guinea pig. So I wanted, like, more than one guinea pig, you know, so see them interact with each other and have them in a nice big cage and all that. Because guinea pigs are awesome. And apparently my dad had a guinea pig when he was a kid. So I don't even want to know how it got treated, because if you're thinking about how I had my poor guinea pig in a small cage in 1994, you can imagine how he had his guinea pig in the 70s. But apparently he had a guinea pig. I don't know. I haven't asked too many questions about it, like how long it lasted, or if he ended up giving it away or something. 'Cause that's what we ended up with ours. My guinea pig, Cinnamon, ended up going to a friend of mine, and then I don't know what he did with it. I think he ended up giving it away to somebody else too. Poor thing. What does my family think of having small animals and doing YouTube? Nobody really knows that I do YouTube. I don't really talk about it. It's not really anything to talk about, to be honest. The small animals, both my parents liked the guinea pigs. So, yeah. What is your favorite place to buy pet supplies, any kind? Usually, unfortunately, it's online, because that's where I find my stuff. And usually my favorite stuff to buy is Fleece, when I do that. What is your all-time favorite guinea pig product? What online fleece stores would you recommend? I already did the recommended question. My all-time favorite guinea pig product. Hay bags. There we go. Because they keep the mess in, kind of. It's only because I neglected to dump out these litter boxes. It would be cleaner looking. I know what Trixie's doing. Stop intimidating Daisy. Stop it. Go pick a different Heidi. I don't know if they're acting different just because it's like my phone does have a flash on it. Who inspired me to get piggies? Basically, like I said, I already had one a long time ago, so it's not like anybody inspired me to get guinea pigs. I knew what the animals were to begin with. My hand's shaking again, sorry. It's not really my hand, it's because I got my whole arm up. Trying so you can see the guinea pigs so you're not staring at like the wall while I'm talking. Where do you live? I already answered that. Good guinea pig names? I don't know. Basically anything you want to name them. It's your animal. Anything that speaks to you. That's how I name my animals. And when all else fails, I usually ask Pat, and then he gives us a name that I don't like. And then, because he gave a name I didn't like, I end up thinking of a better one. Like, seriously, that's what usually happens. Just going through the questions, I feel like I missed some. I feel like the tablet sucks, and it keeps scrambling up the comments, you know what I mean? Because here they are. So, I think that's about it. So thanks to everyone who asked. I'm actually surprised of how many questions I got, like, so quickly, too. Like, it was just within the first 2 days, that's where all the questions, like, flooded in. Like, literally flooded in. And some of them are, like, people I've never even heard of, so it's like, have you been watching my videos for a long time? You just never commented before? Like, comment. Like, say what's up. Or some people who don't have channels, I guess? I don't know. That's how I started looking on YouTube. I never had my own channel, and the only reason why I made a channel was so I could subscribe to people, so I could keep up with like the people I liked videos without searching for them all the time. So that's pretty much why I made a channel, and then I make my own videos. And it evolved from there. Look at Trixie. She falls asleep in the tunnel. They love these tunnels. I have to like take up these tunnels every like 2 days, just because since they sit in them so much, that they just pee in them. So yeah, I think I answered everything. This will definitely be like, this is a 40-minute video. It's two 20-minute videos now. So thanks for watching, and we'll see this video in parts. Bye bye.